It started like any other summer. My husband, Mark, was working long hours, and I found myself alone a lot. The house felt empty, and I started spending more time online. That's where I met David. Mark started working late more often, and when he was home, he seemed preoccupied. He'd spend hours on his phone, quickly turning the screen away if Sarah came near. One evening, while Mark was in the shower, Sarah's curiosity got the better of her. She knew she shouldn't, but she picked up his phone. It was password protected, but she knew his birthday. She typed it in, and the phone unlocked. Her heart pounded in her chest. She saw a messaging app she didn't recognize. It was called the Inner Circle. Inside, there were messages from Mark and other men talking about things Sarah couldn't believe. They were discussing their wives and girlfriends in a disrespectful way, egging each other on to take risks and sharing details of their affairs. Sarah felt like she'd been punched in the gut. The words swam before her eyes. I saw the way he looked at his phone when her name popped up. I heard the subtle shift in his tone when he talked to her. It was all adding up. One evening, Mark said he had to go to Sarah's place to fix a leaky faucet. I offered to go with him, but he seemed hesitant. He said it was a messy job and that I'd be bored. That's when I knew something was definitely wrong. I decided to follow him. I know, it sounds crazy, but I had to know the truth. I trailed his car to Sarah's apartment. I waited outside for what felt like an eternity. Finally, I saw him leave. He looked different, lighter somehow. I drove home, my mind racing. I couldn't confront him without proof. I spent the next few days in a haze, trying to piece everything together. I decided to check his phone when he was in the shower. It felt like a betrayal, but I needed answers. What I found confirmed my worst fears. There were messages between Mark and Sarah, messages filled with affection and intimacy. My heart sank. When Mark got out of the shower, I confronted him. I showed him the messages. He didn't deny it. What are the responsibilities of both the therapist and the client in such situations? These are things that research has yet to uncover regarding the topic of therapeutic touch. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more stories, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us keep making content for you.